But there is a point when you have to realize as a leader that something that you're attached to, and it could be a product line, a strategy, or sometimes, as we'll talk about, a person. And everything that you have done and everything you do and everything you will do is not going to change anything, because the person or that business unit or whatever it is resistant to change, and it's sick and it's not going to get well. And sometimes it's because its season has passed. I was talking to my daughters one morning who are 10 and 12, and I was telling them about this group of guys that go into schools and churches called the Power Team, and they're all these he-men, and they do all these stunts. And I said, Olivia, they can pick up a person and raise them up over their heads. They can take a block of ice and punch it and break it in half. But the thing that kills me is they can take a phone book and rip it in half. She looks at me. She's 12 years old. She looks at me and she goes, Dad, what's a phone book? You mean a Kindle? Unbelievable. That's the world. Talk about a season that's passed. The next day, I'm at JFK Airport, standing in the line, waiting for a car, talking to this lady. I said, so what brings you to New York? And she says, business. I said, what kind of business are you in? She says, phone books. I said, oh, I bet it's really cool what y'all are doing, the yellow pages and getting all that digital. She goes, no, we still make phone books. That's our business. We're, the digital stuff. We're into the books. I said, you should talk to my daughter. Sometimes leaders get so invested in something, and it may be for a lot of reasons. There's ego. You poured so much time and energy into it. You poured so much heart into it. But sometimes that season has passed, and it's over, and you got to take the hard step to pull the plug. Let me ask you a question. General Motors, why did it take... Now think of this. These are the smartest executives in the car industry, right? For years and years and years. Why did it take General Motors, after 4 decades, why did it take a bankruptcy judge to shut down Pontiac, a brand that hadn't made a profit in like 4 decades? You got all the smart executives, but why did it take a bankruptcy judge to pull the trigger on that? That's what happens to us in leadership.